Good morning, everybody. It's Friday fun day. We're gonna have some fun hunting at the outlet store in the bins and see what treasures we can find. Looks like there's quite a few people here already. It's 8:30 in the morning. Just wanted to show you how big this warehouse is, and it's full of treasures and people that are sorting it. This is such a great organization. They really do a lot for their community all throughout the year. There's all kinds of events that they hold, and they really help the community. So I love this place. So let's go find some treasures. I'm going to start right back in here in the artwork, and look at this beautiful framed quilt piece. It's really nice. I like it. But I was also looking at this picture here. It's signed. Looks like it's a little bird up in a tree reading. It's cute. But the frame is nice. I might be able to use that frame for one of my friend Dixie's pictures. I really need a lot of frames. Oh, what's this? Double gold meal diamond. I gotta check that out. Uh-oh, everything falling. I wonder if that's an album in there. I'm gonna check that out. That might be an album. Let me look at that. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Got this lion. It's a glass piece. That's quite vintage. That's interesting. Again, that frame is pretty nice. But the vintageness of that, vintageness, is that a word? Is vintageness a word? Or am I creating a word? Kind of liking that. I'm going to end up with a bunch of artwork, aren't I? But the artwork actually has been moving recently in one of the booths, so I need some more. That's a cute little picture. It's from '99. Here. Carolina Dry Dock. Okay. This is from 1971. And I'm wondering if that's a chalk. It's really faded. But it says 1971. I don't know if it just needs cleaning or if it is like a charcoal and it's come off on the back of that glass. Again, another cool frame that I might have to get. Okay. Alright. Lots to look at today in the artwork. Just found this cool piece and I really like it. I think it would be really neat in the Halloween booth. Kind of looks a little spooky, but I think it's a winter scene really. But it says Black Horse right there. I'm trying to remember, is there like a Black Horse up in Roxborough or up above Durham? I don't know. Black Horse Inn. I'm going to have to look that up. But this is number 18 of 30 and it is signed. So this is an original piece. Does not look like a print. It looks like an original piece. So I'm going to grab this. I like it. Look at the detail on that. I'd like to have that house. I decided I'm going to do 2 checkouts because I was only here for about 10 or 15 minutes and filled my cart already with some great stuff. So I'm going to check out twice. So I have a feeling we're going to find some great treasures in here today. The bins look like they're full of great stuff. And I'm excited about what we might find today. This guy's cool. If we can get him untangled, we're going to take him home with us. Halloween will be here before you know it. So I took the first load out and I came back in and I found another frame. So, and now I'm looking over here at these too. That's a cute little purse. There's a lot of good stuff out, and I guess there might be a new manager here, and he is putting the stuff out, so that's awesome. What does that say? Can't really read it. Kangaroo is what that says. That might be cool. What's this? It's kind of a neat little thing. Great soldier of the three kingdoms is a brave fighter. Yeah, that's for me. I was just noticing this. This is tiki. I'm not sure if it's a candle holder. Huh. It's kind of neat. I'm not sure what went there. Maybe a light? Maybe a light went down in there. It's neat. I collect those things, but I'm not sure what to do with that. Alright, and then, oh, my eyes are just going everywhere. I just saw this fan with the birds on it. Looks like they're painted. That's pretty. Oh, here's some, oh, I thought it was Talavera, but that's pretty, isn't it? Look at all this great stuff. Here's a fairy. Here is a fairy. This is awesome. I'm getting this. Can't believe that fairy is just sitting there. What else is on this table? Is there another fairy? That looks like a ballerina. We've got a little bunny, some clowns. What's this? Oh, look at that. Look at that right there. What is that? That's pottery. Yeah, we're getting that. For sure. That's going right in the cart. And I'm not sure, that's kind of cool too. I think we'll hold off on that. Alright. Let's come back over here now. Let's start at the end. Look at all the lamps. I already went through, I mean, I almost got this one here. I'll show it to Steve, see what he thinks. But yeah, there's a lot of lamps to be had here. I picked up one. Looks like there's going to be a lot of good stuff in here today. Kind of excited. It's got a cool mask. Something like this would be nice for in the booth to put a sign in, and it sits up. I might get it for that purpose. Okay, we got some Christmas stuff. I've got a lot of Christmas right now. I mean, I will pick up Christmas, but I probably need to be careful. Alright, I'll come back on when I find something spectacular. I'm going to go ahead and get this cutting board. I can sand that down, and these are nice because they make such a great display in your home, hanging these type of boards up on the wall. Sand it down, restain it, clean it up with some good food safe oil. There's another one here I considered, but it has a split on it. So I backed away from it. And I don't necessarily like the ones that have this little groove. I like kind of the flat ones. So is this one down here? Let's dig and see if we can get to it. Just happen to notice what's this? Charming Charlie. Looks like there's a bunch of lids here to something. I think they're Rubbermaid, not Tupperware. Okay, so yes, it is a cutting board. It's pretty marked up, so I think we'll probably pass on that. Plus, it's already been, somebody's already done some project on it. We'll go past that. All right. So I wanted to give this a mention. I'm not going to take it home. I don't really have a use for it, but it is vintage. I like the cattails on it, and it's from 1984. It is pretty cool that it's in its original package. I'm not sure, you know, if I have a market for this. Probably do, but I'm going to pass and let somebody else grab that treasure. I decided to pick up this mug. I have enough mugs right now, but I like the colors on this. It is Pride Month, and I don't like to get political or opinionated on my channel. I found the older I get, the less opinionated and political I get, the better my life is. But you know, I do believe everybody deserves to be loved and accepted, so I'm going to get this. And I'm going to pick up these two, because once we sand these down and repaint them or something, or restain them, these would make little risers. Put some little feet on them. Could make some little risers out of them. They're cute size. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those for that purpose. Pretty frame. You can't probably tell, but that, yeah, see that right there? That's like some type of stone finish on the top of that. I think I'll get that. It's a nice frame. I'm getting everything. I haven't been here in a month. I think I'm having, oh my gosh, it's so exciting to find the treasures. And especially when somebody's putting them out, and look at here. Here's something we can definitely use in the booth, a mirror. See, this is a great place to find your stuff. If you have a vintage booth or a booth in a mall, this is a great place to find things to use in your booth. Save yourself some money on the cost. What's this? All right, I gotta check this out. I see wood. Let me check it out. Are you kidding me right now? Look what I found. Perfect for the summer booth. I hope the whole set is here. I'm grabbing it. Either way, these things make a nice decor piece for people. And look, a whole bunch more awesome cutting boards. Look at the shape of that one. I love that one. And look at this one. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Oh, this is going to make a great... Here's another one. Jackpot. Jackpot. I just found this little Angel Gabriel tea infuser. If you watched our last video, we found an infuser. I think what I call it, a steeper. I guess it's called an infuser. I had that wrong. But I always get these. So it's going in the bag. The bag's filling up. You can't see all of it in there, but most of that is those cutting boards. Found some wallpaper. I think it's wallpaper. It might be contact paper, which would be better. I'm going to take it home. It doesn't weigh much. Check it out. What's this little shelf here? Just noticing this. Oh, and look, there's a trunk. There's a trunk. Huh. This is kind of cool. This would be a nice little plant stand. Found this little tile here. It's got a ship decor on it. I like to pick up tiles. I'm attracted to them. I have a whole box of them at home, but people do buy them. And I think they use them for hot plates or maybe they might want to use it as an accent piece in a project they're doing. And then, oh, and I saw this little thing. Nothing spectacular, nothing vintage, I don't believe it. Look, it works. So, I'm getting it. Why would I leave it behind? It works. Just was visiting with, oh, this is Yankee Candle. Oh, that's nice. It's got some, I like that. I'll pass on it, leave it for someone else. Nothing wrong with it, I just can't bring it all home. Cannot bring it all home. But I was just talking with Janine, and she started following us on YouTube. Thank you, Janine. Triangle brick. Huh. That's a cool advertisement piece. It's always fun. Like I've said, it's always fun hunting in the booths with other people. This is really pretty, but it's missing a base, and it does have a big chip. So we're going to pass on that. Oops, forgot the soap. Aw, the kittens are cute. The frame is definitely worth grabbing, so I'll be grabbing that. Oh, I was going to try to be good and not bring home a whole bunch today, but I don't see that that's going to happen. I think I'll be bringing home a whole bunch. Here's a letter E. That's cute. And there's always a lot of plastic as usual. Oh, here's the letter A. So we got the letter E and the letter A, and we've got some lights I'm going to grab. They don't weigh anything, and if they work, hey, we got some free lights basically. What's this? Well, that's interesting. I bet that went on a lamp. I bet a pole went up through that. It was on a lamp. Alright. I'm going to go over to the other side here. Park my cart and go over here. Let's see what we've got here. What are these? They're dirty. I don't see any name on it. There are 5 of them here. I like the color, and they do appear to be vintage. I don't know if I can get that cleaned up. Interesting. Very interesting. Hey, I wonder if this is electric. We'll pass on that one. Gosh, there's all kinds of candles. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Look at this vintage ashtray. You know I'm going to say it. I collect ashtrays. I collect everything. Our home is a little mini museum of collections. Trying to get it under control so I don't have too much. I don't want to be a hoarder. But it's artfully displayed throughout our house. When you come to our house, it's like you're walking into a museum. I just found another one of these. I bet you these glow. He's missing his feet, but I don't think that matters. Okay, I was digging in this bin and I saw this. Now, I'm not sure what the first word is, but I see the second word is mason, and I think it says a piccalilli. So I'm going to have to do some research on it, but I just think that that's a pretty nice Croc bowl. It does have a little damage right there, but I think that's a really nice bowl for decor. And I think the writing on it's kind of neat, so I'm going to take a risk on it and grab it. So I gotta pack it up in here, but this big thing I got for my husband and I, for Steve and I, we like to cook over the grill, and that might fit over our fire pit. Found this runner, nice colorful runner in great condition. Found a Tommy Hilfiger shirt. I don't usually get clothing, but I'm not gonna pass that up. It's been dry cleaned. This pretty vintage tin. Look at that, it says cookies on it. It would be perfect for putting cookies in to give to somebody. This watering tin. And another little skeleton. That's about it right now. But I still have all of this to to go through. All right, onto a new bin. It's a little chalkboard bunny. I was looking at this. Let's see this. This is cute. I mean, it's just made in China, but it's cute with the little hummingbirds. It's a little, I think that's worth it. It's in good condition. Somebody might want that to stash their jewelry or something in. I think we're good. Look at all these candles. Let's see, are these actually candles? They are actually candles. Always good to get candles here. And that looks like part of a Christmas piece. Well, here's the other half of it. Alright, what is this? Let's see. Got a weight on top of it. Try to get this weight out of the way without hurting anything. So I wonder what this went on. Clearly went on something. You know me, I'm thinking project. Some type of project. I don't know why I'm looking at mugs. I do not need any mugs. Stay away from the mugs, Heidi. Okay, what's this? Ooh, this has got my curiosity. This is interesting. Okay. We'll pull that out and take a closer look at that. Is it some type of sewing thing? Germany. Alright, we're taking that. I'll look it up later. Let's see, we've got some vintage greenery here. There's a vintage. This is vintage garland, and I think I'm going to grab that. Let me dig that out. This nice little basket. First I found this. Found this inside one of these. So I pulled it out because I wanted this. Now I've found another one. So now I'm hoping maybe there'll be a whole set of these. Because these are awesome. And then I found this little basket here that I could just stick this vintage Christmas greenery down in. I just lost a piece of it, but it's falling apart now on me. But anyway, operator difficulties here. Anyway, that would be pretty, like that. With this vintage greenery. Here's some project pieces. These were $1.57, $1, and probably another $1. And in this right here, opened this up, and lo and behold, it says it's made in China, but these are nice little coasters. I always get coasters, especially these tin ones. It comes in its little tin. It's cute. We'll take it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be bringing home a lot. Okay, what's this? Valentine dice. Okay. I wonder if they're breaking down. They look a little yellowed. I think I'll pass on those. But I don't have a lot of stuff for the Valentine booth. I'm seeing something over there. I'm eyeing it right. I can't zoom in on it, but right down there. Aha. Those are some cool little pieces I'm going to grab. Yeah, these are nice little pieces to grab down in here. Probably came out of a game. Let me just grab a bowl here for a minute. Yeah, all these little pieces are great. sometimes you need them because you have a game and you're missing some of the pieces, so they're good to keep around for that. Sometimes they're good to put in jars. Watch out for that glass there. But yeah, these are great. Definitely gonna get all those. All right, let me scoop all them up. So I went down in to get those little pieces. I found a few more things. I always need these for the booth. And I thought this was kind of appropriate with what's happening today, or this weekend. And it is, I think it's a Lefton. Oh no, I'll have to take a closer look at that. But I found all these little made in Taiwan things. This cute little lavender heart wreath. And look at this. I can't believe I found this. I know somebody that might want this. This is from 2010. It says the Lego Group, and it's like a Lego container. So yeah, I'm getting this. It was made in the USA. Definitely getting that for somebody I think I know might want that. Oh, and I found this matching set. Oh, might be broken. Darn it, these are from Taiwan. I liked the base of them. I'm going to play with that a little bit and see if they can be fixed. Got the other one down here. Finding so many great things today. And he keeps bringing out more. Just not like bins, but just keeps bringing out random stuff. My cart is completely filling up. There is so much great stuff that I'm finding. And I think I might be doing a little bit of retail therapy too. I had a rough week at work. Nothing against where I work. I love where I work. I work for a great company. It just was a rough week. But look at this. I just found this. The dance bell set. There's only one in here. I'm going to look for the other one and see if it fell out. It's from Boy Scouts of America. This looks pretty vintage. I'm curious about what year it's from. I'm trying to find a year on it, but not seeing it. But I just love the graphics on it, and there is one bell in here, so I'm gonna see if I can find that. I couldn't believe I found this. This is glass. Look at it. It's not broken, and it's gorgeous. And then a lady just randomly walked up to me and handed me this. I'm gonna see if I can unwrap it here without damaging it. It looks like it's in great condition. I think it said Home Interiors. Yeah, Home Interiors. So it looks like it's in perfect condition. And this lady just walked up and handed it to me. She was so nice. She was leaving. She didn't want it. She handed it to me. This little dish hangs. You know, it's for a, what do you call those? Little wax melter burner or candle burner. But gorgeous. Hummingbird. Just beautiful. But yeah, the cart is slam-packed full. I'll just have to show you things I haven't shown you on the video because it's going to turn into a long video. Oh, goodness. Oh, I see something else I need. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I have to have that. That has to go home with me. Oh, I love it. This is the haul. I'm going to make it quick because I got a lot of footage there at the bins, so I don't want to make this video too long. But this is the haul of items. Not necessarily a complete set. Should have 6. Only has 4, so we're just going to sell it with 4. Got some extra pieces over here from things that I have found along the way, but they don't match up. So, set of 4 on that. You already saw this in the video. Some things that I wanted to point out that I didn't know about. So this is called a slide rule. And it's used by, I think, engineers. It's used for like multiplication and division, but not addition and subtraction. But it is from Germany. It is vintage, so that was a pretty cool find. This is actually a shaving mug. So it is missing like a little brush, you know, for shaving. But that's what that is. That's a shaving mug by Lego, not Lefton. This is Raphael, the Ninja Turtle. He's from 2012, so he's 10 years old. And this fairy, these fairies, it's amazing. I couldn't believe I found this. These things sell on eBay between $35 and upwards of $70. Unreal. I thought this little seal was just precious. Little white seal. I thought he was so cute. Found this great basket and this watering can. That watering can would make a good project piece, you know, put some type of lettering or something on here. It really would. Let's see what else. The Lego, that's called a project carrier or project case. I think they're selling for like $10 to $15 on eBay. And then all the little pieces. But I think my favorite thing, and this is a little ceramic frog, and it might be actually a musical instrument. I see all these holes. So maybe you can make some type of music out of it. I thought that was pretty cool. I think my favorite find was all the really cool cutting boards. I really, really like how weathered these are and the coloring on them. I think they're gorgeous. I'm just going to clean them up. I'm not going to sand them or anything. This is just a little shoe brush. These need cleaning. You know, they've got gook on them, and so they're going to need a little sanding and cleaning and restaining. But yeah, in this picture, I just love this picture. Let's see what else. I think that's about it as far as the major stuff. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to make this real long. Just some really, I just was really amazed at what I found yesterday, and I really hope this new supervisor stays. There's that. That had some like little flowers glued on it, and they were just hot glued, so the hot glue comes right off. I can clean that up. Got that lamp there. But I really do hope he stays, because he was bringing out some great stuff. Oh! At the last minute, whole bunch of albums. I'll go through those real quick. Found a whole bunch of albums. Like 28 vinyl vintage albums. Great things. I'm not going to go through it. It was like, you know, Michael Jackson, Jimmy Buffett, Linda Ronstadt. They were great albums, and they were all in really good condition. So I grabbed all of them. Anyway, as usual, you can find any of these great pieces at one of our 3 booths, either at Antiques at Gresham Lake in Raleigh, North Carolina, at Collected Treasures in Garner, North Carolina, or the Market of Raleigh, also in Raleigh, North Carolina. Go out there today, find yourself a treasure, and put a smile on your face. Happy hunting, everybody. One of the things I found was a box of records. I have never seen records there, so I was excited to go through that. These are the ones that Steve and I have decided that we are keeping. And I couldn't believe that I found these. This is Jackson 5. Look at this. Michael Jackson off the wall. And look at that. Thriller. In great condition. I was so excited to find that. Best of the Beach Boys. Got some writing on it. Best of the Doobies. Alabama. The 4 Tops in excellent condition. So those are the ones that we're keeping. These are the possible sales. I've got to double check this. This is my favorite artist. Actually, one of my favorite songs that he sings too. But I've got to see if I have this one. I think I do, but I've got to double check. If I don't, it's staying with us. But if not, it's going to be sold. Look at this one. Is this not awesome? This is a great album. And these are in such good condition. The Fifth Dimension, Donna Summer. I could not believe these were there. Seals and Croc, Linda Ronstadt. I mean, just great. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Commodores, James Taylor, Kenny Loggins, Lionel Richie, the Oak Ridge Boys, Christopher Cross, Earth, Wind, and Fire again. Stevie Wonder, Doobie Brothers, and that was an album in the frame. Neil Diamond, and Bread.